Hey, this is Ben Solomon and welcome to this episode of the Techno Leadership Show. In this episode, I'm going to cover something that I've had a few people ask me, which is I love my tech work and I would like to consider going into management, but I'm not really sure. Is there a way that I can get a taste for management or tech management, engineering management without being solely a manager? So, in this sort of situation, yes, you might have to go downsize your job, which is going into a business that's smaller than where you'd have a sole manager, in a role where you are still expected to do about 60% tech work and about 40% management, where you're managing the projects, managing some of the budgets, and managing some of the resource allocation, as in how things are allocated to your staff so that they can get their job done perfectly and get those projects delivered for the business. And this would be leading a team of, say, 3 to 5 people at most, in most cases. In a small organization in a corporate situation, could be about 100 to 200 users. In a more educational sort of institution, you could be about 1,000 to 1,500 users overall. That's the kind of environment that you'd be looking into to go, where you have still a tech responsibility, which is about 60% of your role, and about 40% of your role is managing the budget, projects, and a bit of people management, because you do have people under you, delegated under you, that you have to support and help them get to the next stage and deliver on the projects. But this means it gives you the opportunity to still do the tech work that you enjoy, keep current, but also gives you an opportunity to build some skills to see if managing people is something that you would enjoy doing. And then if you do enjoy it, by incorporating skills like coaching and other aspects into your portfolio of skills, and if that is something that you start enjoying, then you can look for a specific tech or engineering management role in a bigger organization where that's your sole responsibility. Yes, in that sort of a situation, there's a lot of meetings to attend. There's a lot of paperwork to make sure that you get right. There's a lot of relationships that you have to manage, like vendors, executive team, other teams in the organization, customers, there's lots of relationships that you have to manage. So all of these things you'll get at a small scale in a smaller business, which will give you some understanding of, is this something that I'd like to be doing day in, day out for 7, 8, 9 hours a day? If that's something that you start enjoying, i.e. building relationships with vendors, with your various teams in your business, with your customers, all of those things, then you might enjoy being specifically a manager. If you don't enjoy doing all of that, don't enjoy, setting up budgets, putting in a case, for each project that you're wanting to do, doing long-term road planning, road mapping, and all those aspects, then maybe it's worthwhile staying either a tech manager in a smaller business where you don't have to do it as much, or going back into a senior technology or engineering professional role, where you'd be just focusing on that role and enjoying that. And there's no harm in trying out other roles to see if it's suitable for you. So hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that gives you a perspective where it just frees you to go, yes, I can just downscale to a smaller company, test it out, see if I actually enjoy this role, and then go from there. Try it out. There's no harm in trying a role to see if it works. And if you're honest with, when you go back into tech after that, let's say you work as a tech manager in a small organization for a year and you find that it's not for you, and you go back to a tech role, a senior tech role, they might ask you, why are you leaving a management role and coming back into tech? And be honest with them. Look, hey, I went into a smaller organization wanting to get a taste to see if I enjoyed managing people, managing resources, managing projects, doing all that sort of thing. And I figured it just wasn't for me, which is why I'm coming back to my core enjoyed role, which is technology, into the senior technology role. And people are very open to considering these sort of things if you're honest and open with them. So hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of freedom to explore and go, hey, it's not the end of the world. I can try this out and see if it's for me or not. I wish you all the best in your journey as a tech professional, manager, and leader. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button so that you're notified of future episodes as they're released. I look forward to talking to you in a future episode. Take care.